Hello again from Chiang Mai. I haven't done a hotel video in quite a while because, well, I've been staying in hostels and the last hotel I actually stayed in wasn't very good. So I'll do this one because this one's actually okay. All right, this is my room. I'm paying after my Booking.com discount because I get like 10 or 15% off because I use Booking.com so much. Uh, okay, TV, refrigerator. They have water service, fancy door. It's got a chain lock and a deadbolt, so you have three ways to lock your door for security. You got outlets and lamps near the bed. The bed is, I don't want to say it's the most comfortable bed, but it's definitely much more comfortable than the stiff rock I was sleeping on in the hostel I was at the last 2 nights. However, there was a sign on the door I didn't see until like it was too late that you can actually request a softer bed. So they'll like move your mattress there. It was called Stay with Hug Postal, or Activities and Postal. It was a pretty cool little spot actually. All right, so you have a wardrobe here with locks, and there's a safe in here, and then these drawers lock here, or at least one of them locks. So you can have even more security for your items. You got a little mirror, sink, soap dish, toilet. You have a shower sunk into the floor. This is your water heater. The hot water situation here in Thailand is like, oh, so good. Everywhere has hot water. You have a little desk here. You can use it for work, or you can use it as a vanity because there's a mirror right here. Looks like it has a hair dryer, if you like. And this, I just noticed this. This is a strange balcony. So you gotta step through the window here. Ow, fuck. You gotta step through the window here and don't slice your toe open. Okay, you can hang up your clothes. You got your AC unit here. You got another rack for hanging clothes. The view out my window is not good, actually. If I'll be honest with you, that's not a good view, but I don't really care. I don't sit in my hotel and stare out the window. Ooh, the view. If I had a balcony, maybe, or not a balcony, yeah, like a better balcony overlooking like the beach or something, then I would be more interested in the view. All right, let me lock this door here, and then I will show you downstairs because, come on. Oh, that's a bad sign. Let me see if I can figure this out. This is busted. That might be the case. Yeah, I think this is busted, guys. All right, well. Okay, well. It looks like my lock on my particular wardrobe is busted, but I don't want to say that's the same for all the rooms. So far that's my only complaint. Here, oddly enough, they have a Mexican restaurant on site. Normally I would not eat Mexican food. I wouldn't even walk into one in outside of basically Mexico or California, because frankly, once you get an hour north of where I live in California, the quality of the Mexican food drops to 0 out of 10. Should I take the lift? Yeah, I'll take the lift here. Oh, I started calling it lift now. Spend too much time in Asia. Elevator. I'm going to take the elevator downstairs. If I can figure this one out. Yeah, okay. Anyway, but I walked through there on my way here. I thought it might be the check-in counter, might be like inside the restaurant, and the smell was like really good. So it smelled like a lot of the Mexican restaurants back home, which is rare because there's a lot of Mexican restaurants back home that don't smell right when you walk in, and then you know the food is not going to be good. This one has a great smell. I think it's a Burmese lady owns it, or a woman from Myanmar owns this Mexican restaurant, so maybe I can ask her a couple questions and see how she decided to sell Mexican food here in Thailand. Maybe she used to live there, or maybe her husband's from Mexico. I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe she's from Mexico. She just happens to have origins of in Myanmar. Is this lift gonna work? Let's see. Hello? Coming? I don't hear it. Hello? Okay, the button worked. Yeah, I don't like this. This is some like touch panel fucking elevator thing here. Not a fan. I want real buttons. If the power goes out, you're already stuck in an elevator, but like this, you don't even have an emergency button if the power goes out. Like, maybe you do, but not a fan of whatever's going on here. Alright, so outside they do have a pool. Oh, I forgot my towel. Shit, I'm gonna go swimming, so I'll just come up and get it afterwards. But I really want to go swimming. But right now I'm going to grab me some Mexican food, and I'll show you. All right. Hello, how are you? This is the lobby. There's two lobbies here. Hi there, how are you? This is the lobby in the back, and then there's another lobby here. And they have two buildings with rooms, I think. Hi there, how are you? So there's this one. This one looks a little bit nicer design than this one, but that's subjective. Maybe they have three buildings with rooms. I don't know. There's certainly options here. So you can check in here or back here, but this one didn't have anybody at the desk. Wow. I'm telling you, it smells like real Mexican food, guys. Let's give it a shot. It's gonna be spendy, but I don't mind paying for real Mexican food. Hello there. Hi.
Hungry?
I am hungry.
Okay. Have a seat.
I'm curious. You own this restaurant?
Yes.
How did you decide to sell Mexican food here?
I work in Mexican place many years, about 16 years, Chaing Mai.
So in Chaing Mai, you used to work at another Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, because my boss now he passed away, so.
Was he from Mexico?
He from America, New Orleans. He lived in Mexico.
So he's from New Orleans,
Yeah.
and he lived in Mexico,
Yeah, also, yeah.
and then he moved to Thailand. Okay.
He teaching me everything. Now he
Everything.
passed away already 3 years.
Because your restaurant actually smells like Mexican food,
Yeah.
which is rare. Like I wouldn't expect to find a Mexican restaurant in Thailand that has the smell. So I'm actually looking forward to trying your food here. So
No problem.
let me check out what we got.
Okay.
Okay, you have enchiladas. You have. Let me show you the menu here. Alrighty, salad, beans, chorizo, quesadillas, tacos. Do you have a carne asada or is your beef shredded beef? Shredded beef. Okay, cool. Shredded beef is fine with me.
Beef or very soft? Good beef.
Yeah, I prefer.
Not like cheap beef.
You have good beef.
Very soft.
Okay, and your burrito, you put salsa, black beans, cheddar cheese, Spanish rice,
Yes.
homemade sour cream, pico de gallo, and jalapeno. Great, I'll have that. And
We have chicken salsa free, guacamole free.
you have guacamole
Yeah.
free on the side. Okay, great.
You want to eat here? Yeah.
I'm gonna eat here, yes. And I haven't had a root beer in a long time, so let me have a cold root beer, please.
Okay. Have a seat.
Great, thank you so much. And your name is? Your name?
And tutu.
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 Tutu is your name, and La Casita. Okay. The house.
Have a seat. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll sit here. This is fine.
Okay.
Great. Beautiful. Okay, and these are beets, and what is this one?
Pickle.
Pickle.
This is onion.
This is
onion.
onions
This
and
is hiccup.
cucumber.
Hiccup.
Hiccup.
Yeah.
And this one is
This is okra.
okra?
Yes, you can try
Okay,
it.
I'll definitely try. We'll give it a shot. I thought when I first walked through, I thought it was pickled jalapenos for a second. I was like, oh, that's what you need. Those are the best. And this one is chilies, yes?
Yeah, chili, yes.
Chilies.
Chili, and this is also a homemade chili.
Chili sauce.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great. I will be back when the food arrives.
This is for chips.
Oh, chips and salsa.
That coming guacamole, homemade cheese also.
And homemade cheese?
Yeah, cheese is for like in the middle Mexican cheese.
Yeah, you make here? You
Yeah.
make your own cheese? Wow. Okay. That's impressive. I'm
What's
trying.
it called? I don't know. Mexican cheese is little for.
Yeah,
What's it called? I
they just
forget.
call it queso.
Yeah, queso, yeah,
But queso just means cheese.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's the name? Okay, you have guacamole with
Yeah,
queso on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guacamole, salsa. Wow. Alrighty, I'll come back when the. Alright, she brought me some jalapeno salsa here, some green salsa. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. She said it's really spicy, so let's knock my socks off. Wow. That is really spicy. Holy cow. Ouch. These are really good. These are really, really good. Wow. That's the spiciest thing I had in a long, long time. Holy cow. That's... Wow, beautiful. This is really spicy. Holy cow. It's like pepper spray.
Yeah. You try. Enjoy.
Holy crap. All right. Burrito has arrived. It's very big. This looks like a fork and knife burrito here. Okay, let's. I applaud the effort. If you can handle that, you're a fucking savage. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? I don't want these tomatoes here on top. Normally I wouldn't eat a burrito with a fork and knife, but this is a thick boy, so. Guac on here. Alright. Wow. Okay. Oh, maybe I should pick this up and eat with my hands. It's not as good as back home in California. I wasn't expecting it to be. But it's pretty damn decent. Alright, thanks for watching.